Hello, StarMunchers. Max here, back playing Horace. After I recorded the first two episodes, after the first episode went up, I received a couple different encouraging comments. One from Toteman said, "Thanks for playing the game. I'm glad you like it. Obviously, thanks for gifting it to me." And then I got another comment from Your Thick Thighness, Your Majesty, who said, "Love this game." So it seems like a couple people are interested in seeing more of this, so I'm gonna keep on posting it. So let's get into more of the story here. Blind man's house. That seems correct. So now we should be able to enter the sewer without a time thing. Oh right, we can do that. That's still freaking me out. So what I want to do is look around for any scrap that we missed. Oh wait, it still floods? Did I just make a horrible mistake? Because I need to get that scrap. Whoops. There was scrap, right? Yeah, there's definitely scrap. But it's all scrap that we supposedly can get, which is a little weird. Okay, how do we get the stuff on the ceiling? We need to find a part of the ceiling where we can do a little loop. Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be very tough. Nope. That's gonna be tough. Some of these levels I feel like are gonna be ruthless. Oh, man. And then again, I wonder if there's gonna be upgrades later on. Did I get both of those things in there? Please tell me I got both of them. Did I get both? Nope, I missed one. Okay, got it. It's gonna take many deaths. I need to figure out how to get on the roof, or on the ceiling, rather. Do I have to run all the way through before I can do that? Whoops. It's that first wave that's killed me so many times. Okay, whoops. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. Oh, that... Oh, doggone it. Okay, wait for one. Jump, jump, jump. Wait. Jump across, jump up, jump over that one. There we go. Okay, so I don't think we can get that stuff then, because we can't touch that water. Right? Unless we can turn the water off somehow. There has to be some sort of water upgrade, because some of this stuff is literally in the water. Like, there's no other way for me to get it unless the water gets shut off. Maybe I should try entering the sewer from that other area. You know what I mean? Okay, here. Okay, well, we're running this thing, so I guess I'm doing it again. If I can remember how I did it the first time. Alright, I can do this. I can do this. I need to enter the sewer from the other angle, I think. Okay, we're good. And we're good. And I'm out. Oh, nope, that's right. You'd kill me immediately. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to turn that water off, I think. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see if we can approach this from a different angle. I think I got all the junk in this guy's house. I'm pretty sure. And he's also, like, towards the right edge of the map, I think. There's also still junk at the house. Okay, so there's a platform there. How would one even get up there? Oh, okay. Well, that's a start. I'm assuming that there's gonna be some sort of, like, massive junk thing somewhere where, like, we're gonna get a bunch of points, because if we literally have to collect 1,000,000, that's going to take forever. How would I... Wait. Aha! I was wondering how I was gonna get this stuff. This is interesting. Okay. What would be the best way to get over to that platform? Maybe jumping off at an angle? Whoop. Okay. Yep, we're good. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. This is trippy. Okay. Can we actually get in there? Or is that technically not junk, I guess? Some of the concepts put forward in this game, just like gameplay-wise, are very interesting. I gotta remember not to fall into the sky. That is a bad move. Been there, done that. I think I got all that stuff. I want to check this place out. Let's go in from the other way. Maybe we can shut the water off or something. Yeah, because that looks very unsafe. Oh, this looks awful. And also, again, like, I need something to make me waterproof, because this is not gonna work. How? Yeah, I'm gonna have to shut the water off somehow. Interesting, so we might need to file this place away and come back, because, yeah, all this is extremely dangerous. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to come back there, because that's not happening. Definitely not. So what else can we do? I guess we can take the boat across the river. Can we actually go back inside the main house, actually? We haven't done that. Well, yeah, duh. We actually started off in here. I think we got everything that was in the house, didn't we? -80 junk here. -80. -80. I don't even think I can retrace my steps from here. I don't think the area is designed for me to go back. All right, I guess that means that we're taking the boat. Guess we're taking the boat. I'm trying to remember where that family's boat was. Is it off to the left? I think it's off this way. Let's take the boat, and we'll see where this story goes. Whoops, hold on. Missed some stuff. All right.
I took the fisherman's boat to the mainland. The fisherman was right. Everything was in pieces. Everything had been destroyed. I docked the boat in some ruins. They must have once been a town.
A town covered with electrical stuff. Great. My favorite. There's still stuff to clean here, so we might as well do it. That's interesting. That's interesting. That looks like a wall I might be able to eventually... Is that a machine full of robot heads? What the heck? There's got to be another way to access that from somewhere. Maybe the basement? Weird. Alright, let's go back out, I guess. Can we actually get around to the other side of this mess? Or no? There we go. Okay, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Oh, I see, I see. Then jump this way. Wow, this is interesting. I'm liking this level design so far. Uh-oh, water. Less happy about it. See, there is a lot of junk down in the water, so there has to be some sort of... There has to be some sort of upgrade.
I was confronted by a lovable
Aw.
old dog. He almost looked pleased to see me. Suddenly, 3 men appeared holding large guns. Or at least 2 men and what looked to be a pregnant woman. Incredibly, it was Mr. Silton.
Whoa!
I thought you'd been shut down, he said. I mean, it's been years. I'm not really sure what happened, I replied. I then told him about me cleaning a million things. He laughed and said, nothing changes. He then showed me into what was surprisingly a really nice house. Please excuse my husband, said the pregnant lady. I'm Edwina, but everyone calls me Eddie. I believe you know this idiot. And that's Preston. We've met, said the small man. It was me that delivered that thing, remember? All you used to deliver was weed, mumbled Mr. Silton as he put the dog dish on the floor. And I was there that night, when this twat was off his face on mushrooms. Thanks for letting me and the dog stay, by the way. Yeah, well, we like the dog, said Mrs. Silton. And I suppose I've got you to thank for us meeting. What with you giving Barry those dodgy magic mushrooms? She pulled out an old photograph. It was one that Heather had taken the night I had saved Mr. Silton.
Okay, so she was there that night.
It reminded me of everyone else, so I asked what had happened to them. Mr. Silton said Alice had a small place in the countryside. The professor had holed up in one of the old man's factories. Mr. Deck was, believe it or not, now a presenter on the only state television channel. And Heather and her mother lived on a government compound where they both worked. I asked about the old man, surprised that Mr. Silton hadn't mentioned him. He's dead, said Mr. Silton. Sorry, I thought you knew. Anyway, said Mr. Preston, I thought you said that robot thing found the mushrooms for you, in that hoarder's manky old barn. Mr. Silton looked embarrassed. Well, said Mrs. Silton, I guess we've got you to thank for getting us together then. time for bed, I think, said Mr. Silton. Make yourself comfy, and we'll see you in the morning.
Okay. Well, at least there are some still, like, holdout characters. I'm glad that not everybody's, like, gone or dead. It's not that far in the future. That's what I was worried about. I'm sorry. Am I flying towards him? What is this? This is wild. This is trippy. Wow. What an unnecessarily beautiful sequence. Home is where the heart is. Pliny the Elder. Finding a way home. I do like how it's broken up into chapters. I really do like that.
The next day, I thought it might be a good time to ask about the war. Judging by the look on everyone's faces, it wasn't. Well, the war, said Mr. Silton. Barry interrupted his wife. Can I see you for a minute? And dragged Mr. Silton out of the room, leaving me with Mr. Preston.
Because it was over the robots.
All of a sudden, Mr. Silton appeared. How about a tune-up, he said. Mrs. Silton started to make some food, and Mr. Preston was playing with the dog, leaving me to chat with Mr. Silton. I said that I really wanted to see everyone else, but Mr. Silton said that it wouldn't be that easy. Traveling now, especially for a robot, is complicated. Go back to the house. You could even do some cleaning. Wait there and I'll work out a way to get you to each of them. I told him that I couldn't get into the main house because the hallway ceiling had collapsed. I have just the thing, said Mr. Silton, as he pulled some sort of card out of his pocket. If you can get into the caves under the church next door to the house, you can use this security pass to get into the old man's laboratories. You can get into the main house that way. I was so excited I would be able to get back into my old room. I said thanks, and made my way to the front door. Also, I think you might be able to help us out, said Mr. Silton, but we'll meet up back at the old man's house in a couple of days. You head there and we'll see you soon.
It would be cool if we could fix it up. That'd be really cool. Alright, back out we go. There's still definitely some stuff that we'll need ability-wise. Whoops. So that way we can access water areas. Goodness. Jump further. Well, that was close. I don't think I can make that jump. Or no, I can make that jump. Duh. Trying to get as much stuff as I possibly can. Passports. Ooh.
The huge door was sealed shut. I wasn't sure how to get inside. I wasn't sure what to do with this machine.
Okay.
I wasn't sure what to do with this machine.
So that's an eventually puzzle. Alright, let's get back into the boat. Whoops, be careful. And back onto the boat we go.
I took the fisherman's boat to the old man's estate.
Alright, so to the church next to the house. I thought that was Mr. Deck on that poster back there, but I wasn't positive. Okay. So, the church next door, apparently we can get in through the basement? That's not where the blind musician's living, is it? Apparently. Where's the access point, though? Because that's where we come out. I thought that's the church, right? No, this is the church. I hadn't gone in here, had I? I don't think I had. Okay, well, either way, let's go down. See what there is. Some sort of lab access, it looks like. Oh. Didn't see you guys. This area is definitely not very safe.
As I walked through the old church ruins, I was surprised to hear Mr. Silton calling me. He said he had forgotten to give me something, and the church's community hall would be the perfect place to try it out.
Ooh, new
As
ability?
soon as we walked into the hall, Mr. Silton said he had a present for me. It was a pair of Atlas gloves. They made me think of the old blind man with the cat, and his stolen Atlas gloves. I wonder if Mr. Silton knew how lucky he was to still have them with a glove thief around. Mr. Silton asked me to try the gloves on, and start chucking things around. But not him. He was very clear about that.
So we can
Mr.
throw
Silton
stuff now?
suggested we clean the hall. Of course I knew when he said we, he meant me. But I was happy to try out my new gloves. He said I should clear everything off of the basketball court and put the things on the floor either side. I fiddled with the settings for a bit, but when Mr. Silton saw I was having trouble, he produced a small manual. He explained that pressing down and X would pick a thing up. X would then throw the thing, and if I wanted to place it on the floor, I should again press down and X. He looked more and more confused as he read all this, but eventually he finished by saying, "Well, I hope that made more sense to you than it did to me."
Fair enough. So we have to move everything over here. We can really chuck some of this stuff really far, can't we? Oh, I mean, you know we gotta try it. So close. Hold on. Oh, come on. Do we have to jump? Can we jump and throw? There we go. Tell me that's an achievement. Come on. It's an achievement in my book. Maybe we'll actually play a game, and that's why we can do that. Whoops. Forgot I can't run while holding it. Throw that stuff. This is a really cool court. Besides the electricity. Oh, no way. Careful. Alright, we're good. Pick this up. We do not want to have to do this again. Oh no. This is dangerous. Did we just ruin it? Alright, let's just take the other stuff, too. Oh, boy, this is not easy. Please don't get yourself... Oh, that's right in the path of the... Alright, we're just gonna try our best to clear all this stuff out. Come on, lift him up.
Mr. Silton sounded slightly annoyed when he said, "Come on, take all the stuff off the basketball court and chuck it either side."
Oh, either side? Well, we're too late now. I'm not even sure if I can get this stuff. It's like right where the electricity is. I think I just ruined it. Oh, wait. Come on, you can grab that stupid trophy without dying. Come on! Okay, we got it. Just don't die. We made this way more complicated than it needed to be. But you know what? That's pretty much my MO at this point. I'm used to that. Alright, Joseph, let's get out of here. Ma'am. There we go. Finally. Okay, so...
"Let's see what else these gloves can do," said Mr. Silton as he flipped through the manual. He actually looked quite excited when he explained that holding X while walking into or under a falling thing would allow me to catch it. I must admit, I was then really happy when he suggested we make it a game and I try to catch 10 basketballs.
They've got to have a game where we actually play. Surely.
Next, Mr. Silton suggested we make it a real game and see how quickly I could score 10 baskets. I enjoyed this so much. It felt just like the good old days. Except Mr. Silton wasn't as forgiving as the old man.
Come on, we can do this. Whoops. There we go. Whoops. It's alright, we got more. There we go.
When I'd scored 10 baskets, Mr. Silton gave me what he called a high five. He said I now knew everything about the gloves and I should be able to continue through the basement of the church into the house. When I asked him if he was coming with me, he just laughed and said they would catch up with me in the main hall.
I don't know what that means. Whoa, okay. Oh, because the robots. Which I guess I can't blame them. Question is, what do I do with the ability I have? Because surely that's going to play into something. The ability to pick stuff up and throw it? Like, that's got to be somewhat important. Whoops. Okay. There are times when I feel like if the camera was just zoomed back a little bit more, I'd be able to take in more stuff that's like ahead of me and be able to time stuff better. But I'm sure that's also just practice. Alright, let's see if we can actually get this stuff on the ceiling without dying. Obviously, I want to try and clear as many areas as I can without having to backtrack. That's the goal. We'll see if I can actually pull it off, though. So there was another gate over there, but where does this go? Oh, more of the area I can't access, huh? Okay, so that's locked off, so we can ignore that for now, which I actually prefer. If it's very obvious, hey, you can't do anything more here, I really don't mind that. I prefer that over, you know, with my time playing Metroidvanias, like, I prefer that if it's very obvious.
I was stood in a gigantic cavern. When I looked down, I was horrified to see hundreds of corpses of those things. As horrible as it sounds, my steptoe-chip said there were things to clean. So clean than I would.
What? Oh no, that's grisly. That's extremely grisly. Okay, but we can't clean everything because we can't touch the water still. $30,000 junk collected. Really? So I'm wondering if there's like, you can clean as much as you can? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not gonna pretend to know how it works.
That must be the door Mr. Silton talked about.
There's a lot of robot stuff down here. So how do we get to that? Wait. Okay, I see. Just like what we did before. Jump across this way and then come across. That's gonna take some getting used to.
The door was exactly as Mr. Silton had described it. I just hoped that the card he had given me was the security key and not just some backstage pass. Well, it opened the door, but soon an alarm went off.
Well, with this really obnoxious alarm going off, I think I'm going to call the episode there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.